Wow! Hi everyone, this is PapaZero here once again on Windows 95, and today I will be telling an interesting story that I heard from a woman named Hmirinda Orange. Come on, really, Papa Z? Hmirinda Orange? Like the drink? Are you sponsored by them or something? Billy, quiet down. No, I'm not sponsored. I also don't know what you're talking about. I never heard of Hmirinda Soda. And besides, her first name was spelled completely different. There was a silent H in the beginning. Anyway, I shall continue. But no more outbursts out of you, Bill, okay? Fine. Earlier today, as I was waiting for my bus to arrive, sitting on the bench listening to a hilarious song, 3 Coins in the Fountain by Steve Martin, a woman approached me. She introduced herself and began to tell me this epic tale of many proportions. Intrigued, I lowered the volume on my Walkman by 1. I mean, not enough to fully pay attention to her, but enough to hear. I mean, come on, I couldn't just kill the volume on Stevie. Anyways, since my hearing ain't so good and I was half paying attention, I'm gonna have to take some liberties in what she was saying. So this is not verbatim, guys. She began. By the way, I gotta say, it was a little bit weird because she came up to me, introduced herself, and without saying anything else, just went into the story, okay? It wasn't prompt. I didn't ask her anything, she just started speaking, okay? She began. 7 years ago, when I played Path of Exile with my N64 controller, I was intrigued by Freezing Pulse. It made me very happy to freeze all them enemies. But what made me even happier, when I threw Poison Trap at them while frozen. That way they were taking poison damage as they stood still, frozen in time and agony. Wait a minute, lady. There ain't no poison trap in this game. What are you talking about? Did I say 7 years ago? I mean in alpha testing 15 years ago. There was a poison trap in the game, yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Go on. Thank you. I enjoyed the build very much and wanted to give you a new build idea for 3.21 Crucible League. Oh, what is that? There's a new tech with the weapon passive trees. One that will allow you to poison without needing to convert any damage or use any sort of traps, poison or otherwise. You just have to find the right weapon with the right tree. I'm not sure if I'm interested. Right now, ma'am, I'm actually working on a totem, poison, and ignite Hierophant explode totems that also do damage themselves, detonate dead totems. Wow, that is a mouthful, but you know what I have to say to that? What? Drop that noise, fool. What? Drop it. Play Poison Freezing Pulse instead. I'll give you 3 reasons why. 1. You don't have to press 3 buttons to poison and chill your enemies anymore. Now you just only need to press 1. 2. We didn't have such cool MTX back then. Matter of fact, we had Nanya. Nanya what? Nanya MTX. That's not even the same, Papa Z. Come on! Billy, I'm paraphrasing like I said earlier. Anywho, the old woman with the blue beanie on her head continued. And number 3, which is actually the most important of all of the points and must be followed without exception. At that moment, my bus arrived. Unable to concentrate on her last point because I needed to get to my next destination, I simply got up and walked into the open bus door, turning around for a brief moment, giving the lady the old nod of approval. Thanks, lady, I whispered beneath my breath. I didn't hear her last point, and it looked like she could tell, because her face was quite distraught. But all I could do was get to my seat, sit down and enjoy my Fanta drink. And then I proceeded to start planning this build. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with the continuation of this story and the build progression.